Hi guys, it has been so long since I did a video, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new, which there's like 17,000 of you now, welcome. I have been off of the YouTube thing for quite a while now, and I'm really wanting to get back into it soon. I know I've said that like a billion times, but I really am serious this time. I really want to start doing videos again. I miss it a lot. This is my little sweet girl Eowyn. I got her in September and she's been the best little kitty in the whole world. My husband's at work right now, so he's not around for me to film him or anything, but yeah, I have been very busy the last 4 months or so. We've had a lot going on just with life and some moving things and just a lot of different stuff we've had going on. Life's just been a little bit crazy and I've not been able to film or do vlogs like I've been wanting to, but hopefully that'll change soon. That's where I've been at. So I just thought I would hop on here, just kind of give that little update and then just talk about something that's really been on my mind a lot lately that I've just been thinking about. So yeah, I guess I'll just get into it. I've been thinking about like how as adults and in our lives is how busy they become and how crazy we get with just everything that goes on in our daily lives, and bills and stress and car accidents and all kinds of things. Like, just we have so many things that we get bogged down in and that get us down and get heavy on our mind, even small things and just, or even big things. It really doesn't matter, whatever those things are. And I was just thinking how 10 years ago, when I was 10 years old, so I'm about to be 20, the things that bothered me back then are not even relevant now, and they're things that I don't even think about and don't even worry about. Like 10 years ago, I would fight with my sister about who got the last cookie or who got to play with the dollhouse, or I would get upset and cry over the dumbest things. And I'm sure all of us as children did that, but the thing that's changed now is that was 10 years ago, and here we are 10 years later in a different season of life. I'm married, I have a crazy busy life, and I've got so much other stuff going on, so all the things I worried back then are not even relevant now, things I don't even think about. And honestly, I look back on that and I just kind of laugh, because that's what we're supposed to do. And so that thought got me to thinking that 10 years from today, the things that are stressing me out, the things that are breaking my heart and that I'm crying over, and the things that right now are a big deal to me, in 10 years, they're not gonna bother me like they do now. And life is so short and fleeting, and the things that bother us today are most likely not going to bother us in 10 years. We're going to grow out of that. We're going to grow mature and more Christ-like. And I think there's just so much beauty in the fact that we can change, and we go through different seasons of life, and we go through all these things that in the moment, those things are so paramount and so just heavy upon our minds. But God is always the same through every single season of life we go through every trial, through every single thing that would bring us to our knees. And I just think that is so just such an amazing thought, and that the worries of today in 10 years will be but a memory to you. And I think that's just such a sign of like Christian maturity, when you as a Christian can look back at those things, not even in 10 years, maybe just 3, 4, 5, and you can see where it wasn't really that big of a deal after all. God provided for me in that situation, or God made a way for that. Like, it's, our vision changes so much as we get older, and the things that once just would crush us and just bring us so much stress and anxiety, like, they won't bother us like that anymore. And that's just something I've really been thinking about, and something that I just have been finding like such a encouraging thought. And it reminds me of something like when we were little kids and we would fight about something, and it would literally be something so stupid, but in that moment, like, it wasn't stupid, like the world was literally ending to us. And my mom would always say, is this gonna matter in 100 years? And obviously, whether I get the doll with the purple dress or the doll with the blue dress, that is obviously not gonna matter in 10 years or 100 years or whatever. So I feel like it just takes so much stress off me and off my mind, and I know it'll do the same for you, to just step back and realize, is this really such a big deal that I'm letting it completely rob me of all the happiness and joy that I have today? Am I completely just letting myself be consumed? So stop letting your stresses just consume you. Because yes, in the moment these things may feel like they're such a big deal, and a lot of times they are valid and they are perfectly a big deal, and it's okay for you to feel sad about them and for you to let them just get you down. But we're not supposed to stay in that. We're supposed to just trust God. Whatever trial is going on, just trust God with that, and remind ourselves that it won't matter one day. It won't be such a big deal to us. Your life is not going to be over about this one thing. Like, this is not a life-threatening stress. Like, it's okay. So that's something I've just been learning personally, and that's been really encouraging. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, and hopefully I will be getting into some vlogs soon. But until then, I just really hope you guys have a great day, and that you just live an abundant and joyful life.